Hey, what's up, guys? So I don't usually do unboxings, but I figure I'll try it out. I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you like this sort of thing or not? This video was sponsored by Just Audio. One of the reasons I have this Yamaha is because Lenny over there recommended that I check this out, and I'm really glad that he did. They have a storefront in Baltimore, Maryland, so if you're nearby, make sure to pay them a visit. Go in, check out the retail showroom, and check out various audio gear. Now, if you're not nearby, they have an online site where they have all of their products. You can give them a call, and they can help you get the perfect system like they're doing for me. In addition, they have a rewards program. They also offer repairs on most home and pro audio gear. So whether you're looking for vintage gear or maybe some newer gear, make sure to check them out at just-audio.com. Let them know Joe and Tell sent you. I'll leave some links in the description. I have the Yamaha A-S501, and I've always wanted to check out one of these newer Yamaha. I was hoping to get a silver one. Let's see if this one's silver. I always feel like the silver face stuff is just beautiful. Most people that I know that do these unboxings, they try to show off with like whatever knife they have. But nah, not me. This is what I'm using right here. You know what I mean? Let's be real. You don't have a knife laying around. You have an extra screwdriver. That's what's up here. There we go. All right, actually, I had that open before so that was already open. So let's go ahead and pop this open and see what's inside. Okay, so nothing super exciting yet. Manuals. I guess I'll need this. The specs, put that aside. And then we have batteries. So this is one of my favorite things here. So batteries are, oh, I recognize that brand. Panasonic. It's Panasonic. All right, cool. That's good. Now we have the remote. All right, remote. Oh, tape. Okay. Okay. All right, so here we have a... All right, so here we have a very skinny remote. It doesn't look bad, right? Volume. I'm just looking here. CD. I don't have a CD player. Open and close. Amp. Pure direct. I know what that is. And then the coax optical. Line 1, line 2, line 3. Phono. CD. Main thing I'm going to be using is volume control. But here's what we really want to see. Here's what we're here for. Let's take a look at this here. All right, 2 channels, and so far it's actually pretty heavy. Not quite as heavy as the AVRs that I've reviewed recently, but all right, so that's a good thing. It's pretty heavy. You can hear me. I'm a little out of breath. Let's go ahead and open this up. Power cord, and the power cord is attached here, so you can't change that out. Not that I would want to, but just something to know. Woo! It's silver. Goodness. So you guys are seeing this before me. I haven't. Okay, hold up a second. Let me see what's up. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Hold on. Let me feel this. Okay. All right. I mean, the knobs are plastic. Or just no, that's plastic. If it was aluminum, it would be cold. But yeah, they don't feel bad. This is aluminum. And then the volume's also aluminum. Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is pretty heavy. So that's good. Usually heavy means better. Not always, but if it's light, then that means that it's probably not good. All right, so what do we have here on the front? It says Yamaha Natural Sound Integrated Amplifier. Okay, there's the power. All right, IR, 1/4 inch for headphones. And then here you have your speaker selector off, A, B, or A and B. Then you have your bass, treble, balance left and right. I like how it clicks right into the center so you know when centered. Bam. And then the loudness. So this I'm interested in messing around with. So a lot of receivers have a loudness button. So loudness is when you have the volume turned down, what ends up happening is you hear the mid-range just fine, but the bass and the treble, you don't hear as well. So this can compensate for that. And I think the thing that's cool about these Yamahas is it's up to you to set that, right? So depending on what the max volume you're probably going to listen, that's how you set this, right? So I'm interested in playing with that. And then this is the input selector, and it just spins continuously. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing that when you turn this on, it'll show you based on which light is on here. And then you have your pure direct in case you want to bypass the bass, treble, etc. And then, of course, your volume knob, which does have hard stops. All right, so on the back here, you have a phono preamp built into this. You have your ground that you're going to have to connect. And then CD player. What else do we have here? Tuner. And then 1, 2. What is that? Record? Record PB record? What does that mean? I'm guessing that means I don't know. I wonder if that's a kind of like a tape monitor. If it is, then I might be able to connect like an EQ to this, like an external equalizer like we used to do back in the day. I don't know. I'm going to have to research that and see what that is. You have optical and coax. So if you want to connect that to a TV, you can. Unfortunately, this is not an AVR. It's not a receiver for a video, so it doesn't have HDMI. But if you want to use this connected to your TV, you can do that. This also has power for USB, and it's at 5 volts, 0.5 amps. You have your subwoofer output, auto power standby, and these look like some interesting gold-plated terminals. So they look like 5-way binding posts, one for left and right, A and B, so you can hook up different speakers. And then over here, what does it say? Okay, so this is to set the ohms, either low ohms or high. According to Gene over there at Audioholics, he says just always keep this at 8 ohms. Otherwise, you're just robbing yourself of power. Over here is that power cable that's connected. So that's pretty much it. This is the unboxing of the Yamaha A-S501. I'll read some quick specs for you here. So I'm looking at the manual. It does look like those are kind of like monitor outputs on those RCAs. The rated power is at 8 ohms, 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, so full band at 0.019 total harmonic distortion. They claim 85 watts per channel. Okay. So at 6 ohms full range at 0.38 total harmonic distortion, we're talking about 100 watts per channel. Now, they also have different ratings for dynamic power and maximum power per channel. Those are not as important, but I'm glad that they have the actual RMS power. The headphone section on here is 430 millivolts at 470 ohms. So the phono stage is for moving magnet, and it does have RIAA equalization built in. The tone control for the bass is from 20 hertz to 400 hertz, and it adjusts it plus or minus 10 decibels. The tone control for the treble is 3.5 kilohertz up to 20 kilohertz plus or minus 10 dB. The optical and coax does support PCM 2 channel up to 192 kilohertz 24-bit. Maximum power consumption out of this is 510 watts. So, all right, so I'm super excited to try this out. I'm about to do it right now. I want to see how this performs. It looks nice and beefy. Anyway, if you found that valuable, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions about this, leave them in the comments, and I'll use that as an opportunity to answer those questions in my full review. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And once again, thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys allow me to do what I do here on YouTube. If you're not already a patron, consider becoming one at patreon.com/JoeAndTell. Anyway, that's it. Take care. Bye-bye.